Hello YouTube pipe community, Sow Dog Piper here today with you. Coming to you from the garage this morning. Smoking out of my Savinelli. I can't remember the model number of it. And I have some Bayou Morning. Wanted to do a quick video on a package I received from Johnny Piper 209 in the mail. I got it last week, but I hadn't been able to do a video. But he had sent me a gift in the mail. Really cool gift, and it came from him and his wife, which was awful thoughtful. Put this pipe down a minute. So he sent me this patch right here, police patch, which is awesome. Has Velcro on the back of it, which probably went on an outer carrier vest. And his wife was a police officer, probably in this county. And that thing's awesome. So also he sent me a challenge coin. I happen to collect challenge coins and patches. So he sent this to me, or him and his wife sent this to me. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful challenge coin. Make a great addition. A great addition to my collection. I mean, awesome. Thank you very much, Johnny. I appreciate that. Well, today's kind of a pretty day, a pretty Saturday right now. We're supposed to get severe storms later on today. So we'll see how that goes. And not too busy at work this week. It wasn't too bad. Picked up a few extra cases, but nothing that was detrimental. We did solve a rash of breaking and entering vehicles. We had about 40 total that kids broke into over several weeks. And what they were doing is they wasn't really interested in stealing anything out of the vehicles. They were trying to steal the vehicles, Kias in particular. So I don't know if in your area you're having problems with this, but supposedly Kias, there's a way to not necessarily hotwire them, but get them started through another mechanism or something. But these kids were ripping the dashes, or the where you put the key in. They were ripping them apart trying to get these Kias started. Well, they only managed to get one Kia started out of 30 or 40 of these things. So they caused a whole lot of damage, pissed off a whole lot of people. And we finally caught them, and they confessed to it. There were 3 of them. And unfortunately, with juveniles here in my county, they don't do a whole lot with them. We have a detention facility to hold these kids in, but they usually go down there, they call the parents, and then they get released. And most of the time, all they get is probation. Now, if it's a gun crime, they're caught with a gun, or they've used a gun in a crime, then they'll hold them about 28 days, which is really nothing either. But for all these other crimes, these felonies and misdemeanors, they don't hold them at all. They just call their parents just as soon as we get down there to come pick them up, and then they come back for court, and it's usually just a little bitty probation, which they break on a regular basis. So it's very frustrating dealing with juveniles where I live, because they know that they're not going to get in much trouble, and they turn around and go commit the same crimes, and they violate their probation, and nothing really happens to them. They have to violate it a ton of times to be able to get 28 days in a boot camp. So that's kind of my rant on juvenile crime here anyway. But other than that, all my other cases this week were kind of dull and boring. A lot of theft calls or theft cases and things of that nature, but nothing exciting this week. Trying to think if there was anything over the past month that I could tell you about that might have been more interesting to you. Nothing too interesting. Sorry. Wish I had something for you. But my wife and kids are all out of town, so it's just been me and Yusuf for past 3 or 4 days. They won't come back till, well, the wife and the youngest and his friend won't come back till Sunday. And then my oldest has been at church camp for the past week, and he'll be back tonight about 9 or 10 o'clock probably, so I got to go out late and pick him up from the church. But they're all having a blast, and wish I could have gone to the beach with the wife, but you know how it is, got to work. Can't take off right now. I'm trying to save my time for a trip in the fall. So, but yeah, that's about it for today. I just wanted to jump on and show you what Piper 209 Johnny sent me, and I really appreciate what he sent. It's a very, very thoughtful gift. It definitely will go in my collection, and I will remember and cherish it as long as I live, and hopefully all this gets passed down to my kids one of these days. Well, I'll see y'all later. I hope you have a good Saturday, and till next time, y'all take it easy. Bye.